wasn't, felt it was maybe, could have been a little bit saccharine at times. And when they, well, think about it.
What if the voice that enchanted the world hid a secret that could shatter a legend? Julie Andrews, the radiant star of Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music, seemed to have it all until a devastating truth changed everything. At 89, she's finally breaking her silence, revealing a story so shocking it will rewrite Hollywood history. Was her fall from grace an accident, or was it orchestrated by the industry that made her? From Broadway's brightest stages to a loss that silenced her forever, her journey is a roller coaster of triumphs and heartaches. Buckle up for a tale of resilience, love, and hidden struggles that will leave you speechless. You won't believe what she's kept from us all these years. Stay tuned. This is the untold story of Julie Andrews, and it's about to blow your mind. The woman who brought Mary Poppins to life and made us believe in the power of music. But what if I told you the Hollywood legend hid a secret that changed everything? At 89, she's finally pulling back the curtain on a life filled with triumphs, heartaches, and unexpected twists. Why did her star fade so suddenly? What truth has she kept from us all these years? Buckle up, because this story will flip everything you thought you knew about Julie Andrews upside down. Let's dive into the whirlwind of her journey, from the heights of Hollywood royalty to a struggle that tested her spirit. In the early 1960s, Andrews was untouchable. Picture this: a young actress with a voice like liquid gold, stepping onto the set of Mary Poppins in 1964. Walt Disney himself handpicked her after seeing her light up Broadway. The film was a cultural earthquake, raking in $31 million, a fortune back then. Songs like Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious became anthems, and Andrews? She was the heart of it all. Her Oscar win for Best Actress in 1965 was more than a trophy. It was a defiant victory after Hollywood snubbed her for My Fair Lady, a role she'd owned on stage. But here's the first hook. What if the industry that crowned her was already plotting her downfall? The Sound of Music cemented her legacy. Released in 1965, it grossed a jaw-dropping $286 million worldwide. That iconic opening, Andrews twirling on a mountaintop, became cinema history. Fun fact, she was knocked flat by helicopter gusts during filming, laughing it off between takes. The film won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture, and Andrews was the queen of Hollywood. But fame like that comes with a price. She pushed boundaries, starring in The Americanization of Emily, a bold war drama, and Torn Curtain, a Hitchcock thriller. Both showed her range, but critics weren't always kind. Torn Curtain made $13 million, yet Hitchcock grumbled about her polished charm. Still, Andrews was a force, until the cracks started to show. Enter the late 1960s, when Hollywood's love affair with her soured. Star, a 1968 biopic about Gertrude Lawrence, was supposed to be her next big win. Directed by Robert Wise with a $14 million budget, it screamed prestige. But the film tanked. Critics called her performance over the top, and audiences stayed away. Then came Darling Lily in 1970, directed by her husband, Blake Edwards. Andrews traded her wholesome image for something daring, even performing a bold dance number that left fans stunned. But reshoots pushed the budget to $25 million, and the film flopped hard. Here's hook number 2. Could one wrong move really end a career as bright as hers? Despite Golden Globe nods, Hollywood moved on. Andrews, once unstoppable, was suddenly sidelined. But let's talk about her life beyond the screen. Her financial empire and luxury lifestyle reveal a woman who played the long game. Andrews owned a fleet of classic cars, including a 1965 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, a nod to her timeless elegance. Her watch collection? Think Patek Philippe, with pieces valued at over $50,000, worn at galas and premieres. Real estate was her fortress. A Beverly Hills mansion purchased in the 1970s for $1.2 million, now worth over $15 million, and a Swiss chalet for quiet retreats. Private jets? She chartered Gulfstreams for international tours, a luxury she justified as a necessity for her grueling schedules. Her business ventures were equally savvy. Andrews co-founded a production company with Edwards, producing films and stage shows. She also authored best-selling children's books with deals netting millions. Insurance was her safety net. Comprehensive health policies covered her vocal surgeries, while asset protection shielded her properties. Career insurance, rare in Hollywood, ensured payouts when projects like Star flopped. Here's hook 3. What financial secret did she master that others overlooked? Her wealth-building strategy was discipline, reinvesting earnings into real estate and creative projects, not flashy spending. Lesson 1. Diversify income streams. Lesson 2. Protect your assets early. Andrews' journey wasn't just about glamour, though. Her recent revelations at 89 are staggering. She shared how losing her voice in the 1990s was more than a medical issue. It was a personal crisis that shook her identity. Turning down major roles wasn't stubbornness, it was self-preservation. Her final years with Edwards, who passed in 2010, were filled with quiet struggles, yet she speaks of them with grace. Here's hook 4. What's the one truth she's held back until now? Comparing her past to now, Andrews' resilience shines. Once Hollywood's darling, she faced rejection but reinvented herself as an author and mentor. Her impact endures, her films still inspire, and her books charm new generations. Financially, she's a case study in longevity, balancing luxury with prudence. But here's hook 5. What's next for a legend who's already defied the odds? This is just the beginning of her story. Andrews' life is a testament to rising, falling, and rising again. Stay with us because the next chapter will leave you speechless. It was her chance to prove she was more than a singing governess. With a 5-year contract, she dazzled with comedy, guest stars, and show-stopping performances. Critics swooned, praising her wit and versatility. But there was a catch. Ratings tanked. Airing against TV giants, the show couldn't pull viewers. After 24 episodes, ABC axed it in April 1973. Yet, in a twist, the show swept the Emmys, winning 7 awards, including Outstanding Variety Musical Series. But could it bring her back to Hollywood's elite? The answer came in 1979 with 10, a romantic comedy directed by Blake Edwards. Starring alongside Dudley Moore and Bo Derek, Andrews sparkled, and the film grossed $74 million domestically. It was a signal she was still a draw, but beneath the comeback, something deeper was stirring. Let's talk money and glamour. Andrews' financial empire is a masterclass in longevity. Her net worth, estimated at $45 million today, grew from her 1960s peak when Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music made her a millionaire. By the 1980s, her real estate savvy shone. She bought a Malibu estate in 1975 for $800,000, now valued at $12 million. A London flat purchased for stage work is worth $5 million. Her real estate empire, spanning California, Switzerland, and England, totals over $30 million. Cars? She's cruised in a 1970 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL, worth $200,000 today, and a modern Bentley Continental. Her watches, Rolex and Cartier, often seen at premieres, carry a combined value of $70,000. She's leased private jets like Cessna Citations for tours, costing $20,000 per trip. Business-wise, Andrews co-owns a publishing imprint, with book deals earning 8 figures. Her production company, backed by Edwards, funded stage revivals, netting millions. Insurance? She's held robust policies, health coverage for vocal recovery, asset protection for her estates, and career insurance for project failures. Financial Lesson 1. Invest in what lasts like property. Lesson 2. Secure your legacy with diverse ventures. Rewrote the rules. In S.O.B., a biting Hollywood satire, she shocked fans with a daring scene, shedding her wholesome image. Gasps filled theaters. Was this a reckless bid for relevance? No, it was a power move, showing she controlled her narrative. The film stirred buzz, but her next role was seismic. In 1982, Victor Sachs' Victoria hit screens. Andrews played Victoria Grant, a struggling singer posing as a man who performs as a woman. It was groundbreaking, tackling gender and identity with humor and heart. Audiences adored it, and the film earned critical acclaim, including Golden Globe nods. Andrews' performance was a revelation. She wasn't just back, she was revolutionary. Comparing her past to now, her journey is a saga of defiance. Once Hollywood's golden girl, she faced rejection but carved new paths. Her nightclub gigs and bold roles showed grit, and her financial acumen ensured stability. Today, at 89, she's reflecting on it all. Recent confessions revealed the toll of her vocal loss. Not just a career hit, but a personal wound. Her time with Edwards, filled with love and loss, shaped her resilience. Future projections? Her net worth could hit $60 million by 90, fueled by book royalties and estate appreciation. Here's Hook 5. What final truth will she share next? Andrews' story is far from over. Her legacy, films, books, and courage continues to inspire. Stay tuned because the next twist will blow you away. Born Julia Elizabeth Wells on October 1st, 1935 in England, Andrews' early life was far from glamorous. Her mother, Barbara, a gifted pianist, sidelined her dreams to raise a family with Edward Wells, a schoolteacher. World War II strained their marriage, and by 1943, Barbara wed Ted Andrews, a vaudeville performer. This shift thrust young Julie into the world of performance. Her stepfather, Ted, spotted her extraordinary talent, perfect pitch, and a vocal range that stunned. He became her first mentor, guiding her into the spotlight. But a shocking revelation hit at 14. Edward, the father she adored, wasn't her biological dad. A family friend tied to her mother's past was. Yet, Andrews' bond with Edward stayed rock solid, a testament to her loyalty. Till he cannot go wrong, her teacher drilled. Words Andrews lived by. She endured grueling trips to study, staying in chilly rooms, fueled by ginger beer and tales of musical greats. By 12, she debuted at the London Hippodrome in 1947, singing a complex aria from Mignon. The crowd roared, dubbing her Britain's youngest prima donna. At 13, she performed for King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, a historic first for a soloist so young. Her pantomime roles like Cinderella revealed her acting chops, blending warmth and wit. By 19, she hit Broadway with The Boyfriend, setting the stage for her Hollywood ascent. Channeled her energy into new ventures like writing children's books, which became bestsellers. Her resilience redefined her legacy. Let's talk wealth. Andrews' financial empire is a lesson in strategy. Her net worth, now $45 million, soared from her 1960s film earnings. Future projections suggest $65 million by her mid-90s, driven by royalties and investments. Her real estate spans a $15 million Beverly Hills estate, a $12 million Malibu home, and a $5 million London flat, totaling $32 million. She's driven a 1965 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, now worth $250,000, and a modern Porsche Panamera. Her Patek Philippe and Rolex watches, valued at $80,000, grace her wrist at events. She charters Gulfstream jets for travel, costing $30,000 per trip. Her publishing imprint and production company, co-run with Blake Edwards, have generated tens of millions. Insurance policies, health for vocal recovery, asset for properties, and career for project risks safeguarded her wealth. Financial Lesson 1. Build multiple revenue streams. Lesson 2. Plan for the unexpected. Here's Hook 4. What financial genius kept her thriving through chaos? Comparing past to present, Andrews' journey is a saga of grit. Once Broadway's darling, she conquered Hollywood, only to face rejection and loss. Her shift to writing and mentoring shows her adaptability. Her impact endures. Her films inspire, her books enchant, and her story motivates. Recent reflections on her life with Edwards, who passed in 2010, reveal a love that anchored her through turmoil. Andrews' tale is a beacon of hope. Her voice may have faltered, but her spirit never did. By 1956, she was Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady, transforming from a scrappy flower girl to a refined lady. Songs like I Could Have Danced All Night became anthems, and the show's 2,700 performance run. Their daughter Emma, born in 1962, was a joy, but Julie's skyrocketing career strained their bond. By 1967, they parted ways. Then, fate intervened. Outside a therapist's office, she met Blake Edwards, a director whose humor balanced her intensity. Despite a 13-year age gap, their connection was instant. Married in 1969, they built a family, adopting daughters Amy and Joanna from Vietnam and raising Edwards' children. Their 41-year partnership, spanning 7 films like Victor Victoria, was a cornerstone of her life. Edwards' passing in 2010 left a void, and recent reflections reveal the depth of her grief. Watching him fade was my hardest chapter, she shared. Here's hook number: the $15 million Beverly Hills mansion, a $12 million Malibu estate, a $5 million London flat, and a $3 million Swiss chalet. She's driven a 1965 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, valued at $250,000, a 1970 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL, and a modern Bentley Continental. Her watch collection, Patek Philippe, Rolex, and Cartier, totals $90,000. She charters Gulfstream jets for travel, costing $30,000 per trip. Her publishing imprint, with best-selling children's books, and production company, co-founded with Edwards, have earned tens of millions. Insurance policies, health for vocal recovery, asset for estates, and career for project risks protected her fortune. Financial Lesson 1. Diversify income through creative ventures. Lesson: enchant new generations, filling the void left by her voice. Writing became my new song, she says. Her confessions about Edwards' final years and her vocal loss reveal a woman who mourned deeply yet found purpose. Her films remain cultural touchstones, and her story inspires resilience. Comparing her journey, she's evolved from a voice-driven star to a multifaceted creator, proving adaptability is key. What final act will define her forever? Andrew's life is a testament to rising above loss. Her legacy, music, stories, and courage lights the way for dreamers everywhere. As she shares her truth, we're left in awe of a woman who turned pain into power. Keep watching, because her story isn't just a chapter. It's an anthem that echoes forever.